Okay, so let's look at some suit combinations. So in this contract, we're in 7 spades. So we've got all the other outside cards sewn up. So the only thing we've got to worry about is the spades breaking 4-0. So all we need to think about is what can happen if North has 4 spades? What could happen if South has 4 spades? Now, if South has 4 spades, we would simply play a spade, let's say, towards the king, and they could put in the 10 of spades. So if all these spades were down here, they could put in the 10 and force out the king, and eventually we'd lose the spades. So what I'm saying here is if South has 4 spades to the Jack 10, we can't do anything about it. So what we need to do is play North for holding 4 spades to the Jack 10. All right. If the spades are 3-1 or 2-2, we've got nothing to worry about at all. So what we can do is play the king of spades first. So let's lead off a normal lead, second highest from a 4 suit. Okay. And now we're going to play the king of spades straight away. All right. And then South now shows out. We can now take a spade finesse. All right. So if North puts in the 10, we'll cover it with a queen. And then we get back over to dummy. And then take the spade finesse again. Okay. Or if they played a jack, we put in the ace. So in this hand, we're basically considering can we cope with a 4-0 break in either hand? No, we can't. We can only cope for a 4-0 break in the North hand. So we play for that. Right. Okay, let's have a look at another hand. Hand 4, let's have a look at. So this time we're in 6 spades. Okay, so this is a fun one to play. So let's lead off the club. So again, we're solid in all the other suits apart from the spades. We've got to make sure we only lose 1 spade, all right? We want to make sure we can make our contracts or give ourselves the best chance of making the contract, what should I say? So I'm going to go in with the 10. It doesn't really matter. And the way to play this one, it'd be very temptation. There'd be a big temptation, okay, to play it this way. I'll show you how playing it wrong would look. Okay, so there's a big temptation to play the king of spades and then take a spade finesse like that. Okay, now if you do that, you've already lost 1 spade, and now look, in a spade you're already going to lose. You're going to lose another spade, so you're going to lose 2 spades playing it that way. Okay, now that would be the right way to play if you're in 7 spades or you didn't want to lose any tricks at all. But here we're happy to lose 1 trick. So let's just go back. The right way to play this card combination will just be play a spade to the ace and then a spade back. Now on this occasion we pick up the queen doubleton, so that's fine. Okay, so a queen doubleton in either hand, and we'll pick that up, and then our jack of spades will be good. Okay, and then we'll just simply lose 1 spade trick. Now, the reason why you play it this way is because let's suppose that when you've played the king of spades and the ace of spades, hold on, and let's do this right way. Let's play it the right way. So let's say you play it that way. Let's suppose the queen doesn't go up, and let's say a small one goes up. So we're still missing the queen of spades. Now, if the spades break 3-3, so if this 9 of spades is over there, we can simply play a jack, okay, and we'll lose to the queen in whichever hand it's in, okay, so that the queen may be over there. So let's say the queen is falling in 3 rounds, not 2. We'll lose that queen of spades, but the point is we're in 6 spades. We can afford to lose 1 trick. So that's fine. Now, if the spades break 4-2 like this, so let's say this time the queen of spades is with the hand with 4 spades. Now we're in this position here. So let's say the queen of spades is the 9 of spades. Okay, so South has the 10 and the queen of spades left. When we play a spade towards the jack, whatever South does, we're just going to beat it if we can. So if they play the queen, we're obviously going to play low. But if they play a low one, we'll just beat it with the jack. All right, and then we'll win that last trick if South has queen to 4. So here, by playing it this way, playing the ace and king first, finishing the dummy, and then playing towards the jack, what's going to happen is we'll succeed whenever the spades are 3-3, whenever there is Queen X anywhere, and whenever South has Queen to 4 spades. Now, if North has got Queen to 4 spades, there's nothing that we can do about it. We're always going to go one off. Okay, let's have a look at another hand. Hand 6. Okay, so hand 6, 7 spades. We can't afford to lose any. So let's lead second highest. So I'm going to win in the declarer hand. Now we've got 8 spades. All right, so 8 ever, 9 never. So 8 every time we are going to take the spade finesse. All right, but we don't need to take it straight away. What we can at first do is try for the singleton Queen of Spades. Okay, because we've got all high spades, Ace, King, Jack, 10, apart from the Queen, and we also have 3 spades in dummy. So we can play the Ace of Spades first. Okay, so that didn't work. All right, the Queen didn't fall. Now we're going to get back into dummy. So we play a diamond, we get back over to dummy, and now we take the spade finesse and put in the 10, because it's right now to take the spade finesse. It's not right to play Ace King. Yeah, remember from the video lesson, the Queen is more likely to be the hand in the hand with 3 cards. So if North has 3 cards, we can pick it up by taking the finesse. And if South has 3 cards with the Queen, then there's nothing we can do about it. We're always going to lose to that Queen of Spades. So that's okay, because everybody else who plays this hand will also go off in this contract. So now we've actually now found a 4-1 spade break. We simply go over to dummy again, and then take that spade finesse again for the second time. So because we had, and then simply play the king, and that fell to queen. So because we had enough spades in dummy, we were able to take the spade finesse a couple of times. Okay, but we were also able to play the ace of spades to see if there was a singleton Queen of Spades. Okay, what is the dog doing? It's moving around. Right. Okay, new board. We're going to go for 7. Okay, so this is a similar example to the last one, but this time we've only got 2 spades in dummy. So let's see how that differs. So we lead a club. All right, and now we play, everything else is sewn up. We play a spade, but this time we're going to go straight for the finesse. We've only got 7 spades, so it's right to take a finesse. It's right to take a finesse with 8 spades, so it's definitely right to take a spade finesse with only 7 spades. But this time we can't afford to play the ace of spades first, okay? Because we're not looking for a singleton Queen of Spades. All right, if there's a singleton Queen of Spades, we are dead in the water. It means the spades are breaking 5-1, so that's no good. By taking a spade finesse straight away this time, what it means is we can take the spade finesse again, okay? If we to play the ace of spades, we would knock out one of our communication cards, a free spade. So here, we can now take the spade finesse for the second time. If we were to play the ace of spades straight away, without taking that spade finesse, we would only take 1 spade finesse, okay? And here, we need to take 2 spade finesses, because the likelihood is when we're missing 6 spades or 6 cards, the likelihood is they're actually going to break 4-2 and not 3-3. So now we've taken 2 spade finesses, we can just simply play the ace and the king and knock out the queen. Okay, club lead. So I want to win in this hand. So we've got 8 spades. I want to take, I want to play the ace of spades. Oh, I hope the dogs aren't going to bark. Calm down, calm down. So we're going to play the ace of spades first and try to drop a singleton queen. Calm down. Right, so that didn't work. Now we want to take a spade finesse. So we want to get over to dummy. So we'll play a diamond, overtake. Okay. Now it's right to play the 10 of spades rather than the 4 of spades. I have to let these dogs out, they're kind of crazy. Right, sorry about that. So where was that? So we're in dummy again. So let's have a look at two different ways of playing this. So it's definitely right to take a spade for this. So some people might just play the low spade. So here's second hand plays high. It's really important to remember that. This is where second hand high comes in for the defense. So now we're going to take the finesse and we put in the jack, but South is now shown out. Now you can see the problem now is when we get back over there. So let's say we play a club, overtake with a queen, play a spade. The defense just simply covers, and now you've got a losing spade. So we take this back. Rather than play a low spade, we now play the ten of spades. Because we're always going to take that finesse, we're going to play that ten of spades. Now, if the north hand shows out, it means we're going to go off. But what we would do, so if this north hand showed out, we would simply play the two of spades and let them win with the queen, and that sets up our king and jack, and we'd go one off. There's nothing we could do about it. But if north has got the queen of spades and they've got it to 4, we're always going to duck this if they play low. Okay, so if that happens, we just simply play low, and then we just take the finesse again. We take the finesse. So whatever they play, we just try to beat it. Now, if they cover the 10 with the queen, we cover it with the king, and now we've got this important 8. You can see that our 2 cards are higher than their 2 cards. So let's say we go back over there with a heart. They play a spade. Whatever they play, again, we're just going to beat it. Okay. So if they play the 9, we're going to play the jack. And if they play the 6, we're going to play the 8. That's the critical card, having that 8 on this particular holding. Okay, so let's have a look at hand 14. 7 spades. Okay, so need a diamond, don't have much choice here. Now this hand, a little bit different. We don't have much in the way of communication. We need to take a spade finesse, that's clear cut. Now the only way to get over there is a couple of ways. We could ruff a diamond, but we've got our winners, so what I'm going to do is get over there with the king of hearts and overtake my winner. Now, which card are we going to play? This time, we want to take a spade finesse, but the thing is, we also want to stay in the west hand to take another spade finesse if it works. And the way to do that on this hand is to play the 9 of spades. So, if north just plays low, we now play the 3, and that happens. Okay, now we play the queen of spades. Now, if north covers this, we would overtake and we'd have our winners. If north doesn't do that, we can just simply play low and then take the spade finesse again. Let's have a look at that if we don't play the cards the right way. Let's say we play the 2 of spades. Okay, north just simply plays 6. We take the finesse, it wins. But we're in the wrong hand. Now, the only way to get over there is by playing a diamond. Okay, so we have to get over there, play a diamond. Or alternatively, what we could do is we could play the ace of spades and hope that the king of spades falls. Okay, we could hope that the king of spades falls like that and that north has only 2 spades. But that is a slim chance, okay? That's a small chance. It's much more likely that north has the king of spades and more than 2 spades. So that is a low percentage play. We could play a diamond, for instance, here, and then ruff. Okay, and then we could play the queen of spades. Okay, and hope that the spades maybe break 3-3. Again, that doesn't work, and most of the time the spades are going to break 4-2. So that is not a good play, okay? We go back. So if we were to play, instead of the 2, we now play the queen. Okay, this hand can play low. We play another spade. And now what happens is you're in the wrong hand. You'd play the ace, you'd go for the 3-3 break. Doesn't happen. Okay, so by playing the 9 of spades first, we can stay in the west hand all the time. to take the finesse, or if North covers, again, we've got all the tricks. Board 16. Okay, so we're in 6 spades. Okay, so North leads off either clubs, either jack. We're going to win it in that hand. It doesn't matter which one we win it in, though. Okay, so this hand, we're missing 5 spades, and they're likely to break 3-2. Now, if they break 3-2, you can analyze it any way you like. We're always going to lose a spade trick. So here, there is no actual finesse. So if we were to play, say, the queen of spades, so actually, let's win it in this hand and show you what I mean. So if we had to play the queen of spades and that hand plays low, and we take a finesse, and the finesse loses, okay? So we've lost that king of spades regardless. Now, if the spades break 3-2, that's all we lose, the king of spades. The thing is, if the spades break 3-2, however the spades are, all right, so if North has king X of spades, as long as North covers the queen of spades with the king, you would set up a lower spade in the south hand. So there is no finesse here worth taking, all right, because we're always going to lose a spade. But what we can do, we can cover for if the spades break badly. So if they break 4-1, for instance, if the spades break 3-2, we're going to lose 1. And that's fine because we're in 6 spades, we can afford to lose 1. And it doesn't matter what contract we are in, we're always going to lose 1 spade trick. Even if we're in 7 spades, we'd have to concede a spade trick. There's no getting around it. So here what we're going to do is play a small spade to the ace. Now, if the king of spades were to drop singleton, we'd pick up that king of spades. Okay, so that's a small chance. And that would mean we'd just have one loser. We could play the ace, the king drops, then we can play the queen and the jack of spades, and then give up a spade to their 10 of spades or whatever it is they've got left. Now, on this occasion, this king doesn't drop. Now we just play towards the queen jack. Okay, and then we put in the queen. And they break badly. They break 4-1. But that's okay. We can get over to east again. Okay, and then we play towards the queen, the jack again. Now, if south goes in with the king, we just play low. And if south plays the 10, we win with a jack, and then we let them win their king of spades at the end of it. Nothing we can do about it. So they've always got one trick, but this caters for if south has 4 spades. Now, if north has got 4 spades, again, there's nothing we can do about it. We're going to go off. But it's all about catering for a 4-1 break when we can cater for it. All right, when the 4 spades are in the right hand for us. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm just going to look at this last hand. So we're in 6 spades. Okay, so let's leave the 4 of hearts this time. So going to win with the ace. Okay, so how are we going to play this? So first things first, I'm going to play the king of spades. Okay, and then play low. So we're missing quite a lot of cards. Then play another spade and put in the 7 here. Second hand plays low, remember. I'm going to put in the 9. Queen pops up, so we've lost that one. Play another club, or play another card. And now it's simply take another spade finesse. Again, you should always play low. Second hand plays low, just in case West bottles it, okay, and plays it wrong and puts up the ace. Okay, so West puts in the 10, takes another spade finesse. It works, and we play the ace. Okay, so what we're playing here for is a 3-3 break with the split honors. Okay, that'll work. We're playing for, if North, I say queen, jack of spades. If they've got the queen and the jack on their own, then when we play the king of spades, the queen or jack will drop, and that's fine. But what we're playing for here is that for mainly split honors. If you think about the cards we're missing the queen and the jack. Okay, they're the main sort of honor cards. And you think about how the queen and jack can break. So the queen could be in the north hand, the jack could be in the north hand on its own. The north hand could have queen and the jack, or the south hand could have queen and the jack. So as long as north doesn't have the queen and the jack, okay, then we're okay. Unless it's queen jack doubleton. If it's queen jack doubleton, we're okay then as well. All right. We might lose one trick if north has just a queen jack stiff. Okay. But we can pick up whenever south has one honor or both honors. So in other words, we're picking up 3 times out of 4 where we're going to only lose one trick. The only time we lose on this hand is when north has exactly queen jack x of spades. Okay, if north has queen jack to 4 spades, there's nothing we can do about it. So the only thing we're worried about is if north has exactly queen jack and a small spade. Okay, so that's like the 25% chance. The other 75% of the time, we should be able to make 6 spades. We're taking what's known as a double finesse in spades. We play the king, we play a small one to the 9, and we play a small one to the 10. It's a double finesse. Okay, we finesse twice. That's what a double finesse is. Okay, so that's some suit combinations. Hope you enjoyed that. It's good practice. And it's always something that's worthwhile coming back to just to refresh your mind on how to play certain card combinations out. I'll also give you a link to some software as well.